Greetings and salutations. What's up? What's up, children on the sun? So, Travis Scott is in the news. Hmm. Okay, so guys, I have no idea who Travis Scott is. Like, I really don't care. I'm 43 years old. I had to actually kind of research this. But more than one person has been asking me my opinion on this, and so I thought, okay, let's talk about it. Um, so I want to kind of give my 2 cents on what's going on with the Travis Scott thing. Oh, what is that noise? 1 second. Hopefully, you guys didn't hear that. So, I didn't quite know who he was. I had to Google it, and it's the baby daddy of Kylie Jenner, and that in itself was kind of questionable because of that whole family and their rise to fame. So I was looking at some of the stories that people were talking about there. For those that don't know, here in Texas, there was this concert called World, and bunch of bunch of kids got rowdy. It was a big concert, and they got rowdy, started pushing, and I think 8 people died at the concert. Um, when people ask me, oh, well, it sounds like it's just a freak accident, you know. But the more stories that I hear about it, and the more people are coming to me, and they're like, "Hey, what do you think about this?" I'm like, why are you coming to me about this? It sounds just like a freak accident. But the stories that you're hearing coming back, people are like, I felt like I was in hell. I was watching people's videos about the concert. They just came out of it. And they're like, oh, I felt like I was in hell, I couldn't breathe. And that is expected in those type of concerts. But there's been concerts like that before. People still manage. But in this particular case, it got a little crazy where they were saying people were having problems, they were hyperventilating, they couldn't breathe, they were trying to get out, and other people weren't caring. They were just pushing, and they were, as far as the report was going, it was the people that were interviewing were saying that people were just pushing and not caring and not having any type of empathy. They were just like seeing bodies fall down and they were just like didn't care. Now this can happen in real life with drugs, of course. When people are on drugs, they don't care. Um, People lose empathy. When people start asking me, is there some type of spiritual significance to this or something spiritual going on, you know, because of the family that we're talking about here, the Kardashians, the Jenners, and this guy is, I guess he was dating one of the girls, and allegedly some people call them like, hey, they're a family of witches. They've made some deals, and this is how they rise to fame because they're mediocre. Come on. So it's like, why are these women famous? Of all women, and they're famous for doing what? Not a damn thing. So a lot of people think they're witches, or they've done some type of pact with the devil or something. And every man that they come across, they either curse or whatever. I've heard so many stories about these people, and like, oh, you think it was a ritual? And that's what I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask if it's a ritual. Growth in progress. What's it? Growth in progress. You say it was a ritual. A lot of people have been saying, they've been asking me, and like I said, I have no opinion either way or because I don't know this guy. Had to actually Google his music, and I was like, "Oh, I've heard that song before. It's a catchy tune. It's a very catchy tune." And not a fan, but and I don't see the hype of like, why would a lot of people just gravitate to a big open field and just push it. He's got nice music, but you know, I know that vibration and energy. If you can put the right things together, you can be the Pied Piper and bring the children in. They were talking about some of the reports that I was hearing is like kids were trying to get out of the concert because they couldn't breathe, and other people were pushing in trying to get in, so they was causing this like energy, and and they couldn't understand why the other kids were not seeing like, hey, there's a girl passed out here, like let us by, and there were people just like pushing in. Could it be drugs? Yes. Could it be possession? Of course. Anytime you get too inebriated, you open yourself to that. What you're talking about growth and progress is saying make catchy music, I guess. Yeah, catchy music. Music is vibration. It's all is energy, and it can hypnotize and do all types of things. So let's look into the cards. Angel, spirit, guides, ancestors, creator of all things. Protect my energy and please give me insight. Was the Travis Scott concert in Astro World, was that a ritual? Was that a ritual? Yes or no? We're gonna look into that. If it was, yeah, we'll look into it. If it's not, maybe it was just an accident. I like to keep an open mind. No judgment. Was it a ritual though? We're gonna get a yep. We get a nope and a no. Partially. Hmm. I get 3 no's though. So not quite a ritual. It wasn't a planned ritual. But we get 2 yeses and 3 no's. Accidental ritual. Rituals need to be during a certain time. Get the tower card. This is tragedy. That's basically what happened. It gives me 2 yeses saying that hmm, ritualistic. The fool card reversed says no. This is just people acting stupid. The Queen of Cups. This is secrets. It's a lot of secrets here. It wasn't. I don't see it as a planned ritual because even my friends were saying, "What was going on last night?" It's like there's no moons, there's no spiritual holidays. I think Diwali, but Diwali was an Indian New Year, but that wasn't. That was a few days ago. I was like, there's no spiritual holidays that I can think of going on right now. I don't think it was a ritual in per se. Sacrifice, maybe. Tower card. Look at that. That's destruction. Look at that. That's chaos. So yes on 2 things, but 3 on no. So I don't think it was an actual ritual like something. Look at this. This is karma. Ooh, Justice card at the bottom of the deck talks about karma. Someone trying to bring some energy in, some kind of balance. All right, let's clarify some energy here. People died. Yeah, there are 8 people. 8 people died, and there were some people that are missing. So it could be more people that died. Clarify the tower card. Ooh, these want to jump. Oh, wait. Let me reshuffle. Cards are jumping. Let me reshuffle again. And one more time. Anytime you lose souls, people can, if they know the right things to do, they can gain energy. Clarify the tower card. 3 of Cups, fun. 5 of Cups, loss. Prince of Cups. This is gaining something from loss. 3 of Cups is partying. Of course, that was a celebration. 5 of Cups, loss, but gaining something out of the loss, retrieving energy from loss. And the Prince of Cups reverse. This is not a very good energy. Prince of Cups reverse. This is a very non-trusting individual, someone who does things for his own benefit, an emotional manipulator, but charming. I'm kind of seeing that that's probably, was this Mr. Travis Scott? gaining something from loss, from the tragedy. It's energy. It's spiritual energy. Yeah, it may have not been planned, but it was gained. Growth in progress is saying it's interesting. They say Travis had another concert where people got injured and someone got paralyzed in 2017. Hmm. Maybe he's benefiting off of chaos. Clarify the fool. No, you don't want to clarify. I'm gonna clarify the Queen of Cups because she's about secrets. The Fool card reverse is just being idiots, benefiting off of kids taking a chance. That's a very useful energy. Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. Seven of Pentacles, not wanting to wait for the harvest. Someone who's getting impatient. Queen of Wands talks about selfishness, secrets. Nine of Swords, no longer having to worry about things. There's some deep secrets here about somebody who doesn't want to wait. It could be his energy. It could be his energy. Maybe he didn't want to wait. Maybe he wanted to wish. Hmm. So far, I said I don't think it. For those who are thinking it is an actual satanic ritual, I don't think no. I don't think it's a satanic ritual. I think it was an accident that he used ritualistically to gain power. I'm hearing some stories where they were telling stop the thing, and he was like, they stopped for a second, and then they decided, okay, let's keep it going. So maybe they saw a benefit, and this is what I'm kind of seeing is that when you're in this kind of thing, you're like, okay, there's could be a benefit here in creating chaos, order out of chaos. On a spiritual level, death, people can benefit off of death from some type of things. Now let's watch Travis Scott and see how famous he gets after this. Look at this. This is the Justice card talks about karma. Yeah, I don't want to get really dark with this, but this is about if he's working with some type of higher energy, darker energy, trying to pull in karmic debt people, because the stories that I'm hearing online, people are like, oh, I couldn't breathe, it felt like hell on earth, and nobody was listening, and who knows what was going on. His girlfriend Kylie is a Leo. Katie's saying Queen of Wands. Yeah, that can definitely you're right. Queen of Wands popped up. A selfish bitch. That's how I read the Queen of Wands. If she's a Leo, yeah, she could be in the middle. Maybe she did a ritual. And she's like, hey, you want to be successful? There's a price for that. So you got to be the Pied Piper. Yeah, I don't think it was a planned ritual. I think it was an accidental ritual of something where someone took a benefit on some misfortune of a lot of negative energy that he brought into himself. They said that they just kept singing and it was just like kind of doing things. So, I'm just reading cards. I'm not making any the declaration of this is what happened. This is just for entertainment purposes only. My prediction of probably what could have happened, but I wouldn't know unless I read Travis himself, or someone who knew him, and then I can get probably closer to see the truth. But that Tower card is disturbing. Gaining something from loss. That's some freaky stuff. Oh, no problem. If this is what everybody kept messaging me and like, you know, what's going on with this? And I was like, I don't know who this dude is, So, what was another thing that was going on? Let me reshuffle these cards. There was a security card that's saying that he got knocked out, or they were like, and I've seen a few people like, this is a lie. Okay, let's look into it. I could care either way, but they were saying that some security guard he got pricked on the neck, and he passed out or got drugged. So let's ask the universe. Angel, spirit guides, ancestors, creator of all things, mother, father, please give me the truth. Were the security guards drugged during the concert, unaware? Did someone try to drug the security guards at the Astro World concert unaware? Oh, we got a jumper. That's a no. Okay. That's a yes. Whoop, we got another jumper. That's a no. So we got a yes, one yes and two no. So there was some drugging involved, but I feel like it wasn't unaware. Seven of cups. This is a lot of choices. A lot of choices of what to do and how to do it, but focused on one thing. Nine of Pentacles. This is independence. And the Seven of Wands. A lot of energy coming at one person. I don't think it happened to everybody. I think it happened to one particular person, one independent person who did get drugged. I don't think it was unaware. I don't think it was an entire insecurity team. I feel like with this, they knew somebody was going to get drugged. They just didn't know who was going to do it. It was like they were pre-warned. Something was going to happen. One of you is going to have to go down. I'm not going to tell you which one, but something's going to happen. So with this two no's and one yes, I feel like yes, there was some drugging involved. I don't feel like they were unaware. I feel like there was a focus. There was choices to be made. And then the Knight of Pentacles. This was something planned out. For money, I'm feeling money here. Pentacles. Did people keep going to Astroworld after that? Was that an advertisement? I didn't even hear about Astroworld until all of this. So that might be the case. Advertisement. So, it's almost like they were aware. Maybe they were going to allow something to happen. Someone did get drugged, though. That's true. But it was not unaware. I don't feel like it was unaware. It was just unaware for that particular person. Like, it was a planned out thing, but the person getting drugged didn't know they were getting drugged. So it makes it more real. So yes, it's true, but it's not true. That makes sense. Someone did get drugged unaware, but it was planned out. Like, it wouldn't have happened unless somebody let it happen. Interesting. Katie says, can you ask if they were aware people were dying? They say they weren't until after the show. Was Travis aware that people were dying? Okay, let's see. Was Travis Scott aware that people were dying at his concert while he was doing the concert? This is just a tarot reading. We're just looking. Travis Scott. That's a no. That's a yes. That's a yes. The cards say a yes. He was aware. There's 1, 2, 3 yeses and 2 nos. He wasn't aware at first. I'm telling you, I feel like this was a happy accident. A happy accident. And then they became aware and they was like, let's use this. You got the Hierophant reverse, which means things are not going as planned. Untraditional stuff. The Fool card saying, let's take a chance. Let's do something. The Six of Pentacles, balance, money. We had the Karma card come up before. Let's balance this energy. Let's give back something that we gave. Let's take a chance. Reciprocity, getting energy for what we're getting out. Something just not planned happened. I'm feeling like they didn't know at first, and then they became aware, and then made a decision to keep going because they knew the power of that. They were like, you know what, we could use this. Allegedly, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying this is what the cards are telling me. I'm not saying that this is what happened. Just saying, just saying. But this is what I'm seeing. The Hierophant, not something not planned, because the Hierophant is about plans. Full card, let's take a chance. Let's step over that cliff. Six of Pentacles, give and take, money. Like, look at this. Look at these people. They're like, huh, come on, give me something. But I'm going to give you something. You're going to give me something back, and I'm going to get it right now. This is like instant karma. Like, totally. So maybe he knew, like, what was at the bottom of the deck? Look at that. Ace of Pentacles, an opportunity. An opportunity to make money. You know, with these ritual sacrifices, you know, you gotta make a sacrifice to get something. He may have been aware of that. He was like, you know what? I ain't gotta kill nobody I know if I can offer so many souls. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? You know, y'all could be like, whatever. This shit ain't real. All right, whatever. You live your life in your little bubble. They doing rituals and shit, you know. And like I said, it may not. I don't see that it was a planned ritual. I feel like it was just a happy accident, and he was like, you know, I can use this. Yeah, and then I'm gonna claim this as a ritual right now. If so many souls die right now, because they came in my name, they came to see me. Keep the music playing. There's a different type of soul. Let's bring up Selena. Same situation. And Selena saw that situation and she was able to use her music to ease and soothe the souls and tell people, calm down, breathe. But if you're the music conductor and you continue to ramp up the energy, music is a very powerful thing and it can control people's minds. And if you see there's a problem happening, change the song. The same thing as DJs. I say the same thing as DJs. DJs are music conductors. And if you're at a club and you're playing a lot of crazy ass music and people start fighting, you're responsible as well because of the type of music you've been playing. You keep it at a very fight vibration, same thing. You're doing the devil's work. So what? Travis, he's going on a higher or a lower, a way lower vibration, and he's making people, be selfish and push each over the other. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm watching, but we've seen this before in history. We've seen it a million times until people start wising up about the vibration of how music holds energy and taking responsibility for ourselves and what we listen to and what we give our time to. Yeah, he told people to rage and shake the ground, put their middle fingers in the air, and then after the ambulance. Yeah, I saw some videos of people who were telling them to shut the music off, and I've been doing my research. I told y'all I didn't know who this guy was. And I said, let me research this and let me look at plenty of people have already made videos about it. I'm sure they'll probably be taken down or whatever. Because more than one person has felt like they were in hell. More than one person was like, I couldn't breathe. And that's expected in those type of concerts. Would not want to be in the middle of that. That's fucking crazy. I don't even know who would do that. You say now more and more people are finding him because of this too. More energy. Yeah, he's getting a lot of energy from this. He's getting fame from this. He made some sacrifices, so he's gonna get fame from this because he's not gonna be blamed for this. He's just gonna get more famous, and he's Kylie's baby daddy, which I just figured out. So I mean, now he's in common consciousness. She's gonna get probably some good fame from this. There's always something good that comes from a tragedy. My mother told me that when I was young. From every tragedy, there's an opportunity, and he's definitely gonna get the opportunity. That's not here or there. He's not getting any more my energy. I'm just talking about him, but I'm not gonna buy his album. But I'm sure somebody will. Just like somebody watches the Kardashians on TV and kept their show on air for however long, you know. Um, Death seems to follow this family. Um, uh, Dad, mom, what was his name? Jenner, Kristen Jenner. Is that the one? I don't know. Um, he, she. What is her name? I forget. All right, Miss Jenna, the one that trans. I can't keep up with people's names. Uh, she hit somebody with a car and got off with it. Like, so that was her sacrifice. She became woman of the year. How many trans people? Caitlyn, thank you, Caitlyn. They act like Caitlyn was the first trans woman in the fucking society. There's, as far as I've been alive, there's been trans women forever. I grew up on a show called Bosom Buddies. Well, they weren't really trans; they were cross dressers. But in today's terms, they would probably be trans. But anyways, that's neither here or there. Upon today's definitions. But yeah, I mean, there's been trans women forever, and I used to see shows about it in the '80s, and nobody really cared. They were just like, "Oh, okay, the guy that I grew up with is a woman now." They had so many shows in the '80s about that, and they act like this is a brand new thing. Like this is the first time we're talking about this. They were talking about it in the '80s. There was gay people in the '80s. You know, there was trans people in the '80s, and now Bruce Jenner is Woman of the Year. How? There have been far more beautiful trans people other than Caitlyn Jenner. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Is that considered transphobic? I'm bisexual. Um, I mean, I guess they would probably throw me under the bus too. They don't give a fuck. Like what? I know. I just speak my mind. Really, I just like I don't give a fuck. A lot of times I don't. I don't talk about a lot of stuff that I think about. I'm not a conservative. I'm not a liberal. I'm moderate, and I have some conservative ideas, and I have some very liberal ideas. Because yes, I am bisexual. I'm a man. I'm a black bisexual man. So I do. Yes, I have liberal ideas, but I also have a lot of moderate ideas that I do believe in a certain thing. There should be some standards. You know, some kind of rules, some type of rules. Just don't make so many rules that it's like fucking my life over personally. You know. But, ah, it's neither here or there. What time are we at? It's almost 11 o'clock, and I gotta go to work in the morning. Hey, Katie, do you have any not personal questions, but like about this world, this what's going on? We had this Travis Scott stuff. So, if anybody who's just joining, I did a reading about Travis Scott, and it was basically people were asking me, was it a ritual? I said it was an accidental ritual. I don't see that it was a planned thing. I felt like it was a happy accident and that he could benefit from on a spiritual level, and he did it, and he allowed it to happen. I feel like there may be some outside forces that may have promoted this accident to happen, but there were still enough people who didn't know what was going on. So maybe there were some outside forces that were saying like, okay, let's make something happen, let's make some chaos happen, but it wasn't planned on his end. And then he thought, well, you know what? I can use this. I see some chaos happening, and he had a chance, and he took it. This is what I'm kind of seeing spiritually of what's happening. So, um, that was a reading that I did for the people that may have joined just now. Whether it's true or not, that's not me up for me to say. I would have to be with Travis to kind of see more deeper into his situation. But this is what I'm kind of seeing outside looking in on energy. There's like a happy accident that he took advantage of, and that he's benefiting from the energy that's being produced from the deaths of people at his concert. So if you guys want to know anything, you want a personal reading or anything like that, I am here for you. I do see things, and I have my own things that I watch on my own self and even on life and how I guide my own self. So if you want a reading, I can give it to you. MontreBible.com. I do believe I have links in the description. Did I put them in there this time? But I'll give you the nitty gritty. If it's something that I don't agree with, I will definitely tell you. There's a lot of times I tell my clients, I'm like, but whether you listen to me or not, that's your choice. We are at 11 o'clock. Oh, Katie, I would love it if you guys want to do a reading. Yeah, I also have I'm on another psychic line. It's a little bit cheaper if you just want quick readings. If you book it on my website, it's a 30-minute reading flat out. But I think I'm on Ornum. It's some kind of psychic line. It's pretty cool. I'm Brother Obi on there, and I get on there every now and then. If you join it, it's a membership kind of thing. And some people don't want to do that, but if you do, you can just send me messages, and it's pretty cheap, pretty affordable. Even though people still want, still trying to get free readings. Like, come on, girl. Everything's not free. Oh my God. It's just like, it's whatever. I'll look into the world for free, but looking into people's personal situations. People be wanting me to look at their whole ex life. I'm not going to look at your ex and who he's dating and who she's dating. Let's talk about you and what the issues are. But, it's neither here or there. I'm going to head up out of here, guys. It's so good talking to you guys or seeing you guys. Not everybody talks, but that's okay. If you guys want a personal reading, like I said, hit me up. I'm going to go ahead and try to finish out these rest of these monthlies. I have monthly tarot readings for everybody's zodiac sign that I'm trying to get through, and slowly getting through them. I had to just get my computer straight. So I will talk to you guys later, and I hope you have a great night. And I'm going to get some rest. Thank you. I appreciate it, Katie. Thank you. And make your reality happen. Because as you know, if you don't do it, then who will? Peace out, y'all.